you talk about summertime, I know in winter or with the snow, okay? Often the car gets stuck, right? And we got stuck on the journey of life. When the car gets stuck, what do? You press more gas, right? Huh?
Okay.
But you spin the wheel, right? You spin the wheel, get it out. No, you get deeper, right? So the instinct is to spin the wheel, right? But that's the least helpful. The many things you can do to make the heart move again. Similarly, the many things you can do to get your life moving forward again. You are never stuck. You are stuck only because you think stuck. Okay. Now we learn something. Okay. Now I'm showing you how the double vision works. Okay. You will bifocal. I will bifocal. Okay. Double vision. Okay. So one thing help me to read, and then upper part allow me to see your faces or watching TV. Okay. See how it works. Okay. Jessica draw this diagram for me. Okay. Now here is the immediate problem you're working on, okay? But what I'm doing about it, how can I get out of this is, so you're focused on the immediate problem right before your eyes, okay? That's the area you're working on. But I'm saying that you also ask the big questions. The big question dealing with global meaning. So meaning, the situation meaning, global meaning. Global meaning has to do with your worldview, your belief systems, and you ask what me, what's God, what's the point? So you begin to ask the big questions. That's why in the beginning I said the big question about human nature, about human condition, is the beginning of a solution. Okay? When you begin to look at the big picture, you begin to understand your situation much better. Okay? Now here are some of the benefits. Okay? See both the tree and the forest. If you only look at the tree, you don't have perspective. When you see your personal predicament as part of human condition, how do you feel? You see your personal predicament as part of being human, how do you feel? You feel better, right? You feel better? You feel that you're not alone. You normalize the problem. You normalize the problem. Also, you'll be more accepting of yourself, more accepting of other people. Right? Because we are all part of the human race. So that's where the Buddha talks compassion, right? Because compassion means when understanding the root of your own suffering, I want you to see the root of suffering for your other fellow being.